Now, she was a pioneer of paleontology in the 19th century, collecting specimens from across land and sea. Mary Anning has an unseen room at the Natural History Museum that has been transformed in her honour and is about to be revealed. Wendy Hurrell has been given an exclusive preview.
A cabinet of curiosities shows off 150 specimens from the collection. At the bottom, ocean treasures, up to those of the land and sky. It's called the Anning Rooms, after Mary Anning, perhaps not a familiar name.
Her name was kind of lost in the mist of time, except maybe the seashells on the seashore.
Well said.
Thanks, yeah. That was supposed to be about her.
In the early 1800s, she would scour the shores at Lyme Regis, England's Jurassic coast, making incredibly important fossil discoveries.
Scientists working today, if you want to know if you've got a new species, you have to come here and look at Mary's fossils to find out whether yours is new or yours is one of hers. She's really an icon of paleontology, I think, and for women as well, and women in science as well, because she was one of the first women explorers to go out and find fossils, and she interacted with the male elite and the male scientists at the time in a way that really nobody else had done.
This is wonderful.
So this is one of the grand arches to the towers that we wanted to reveal as part of...
For 100 years, this was a laboratory and office. Before that, the botany department, hence the decoration.
The terracotta sills have also been cleaned of paint, so the material of the exterior of the building's brought into the interiors.
And this continues. New vistas of the terracotta statues are revealed from the windows. It's all a new provision for the museum's members and patrons, and the hope is to attract more.
It not only funds the behind-the-scenes work that we do, it funds the scientists' work, so we have over 350 scientists that work behind the scenes, and the work that they do is very relevant for today, so things like climate change, biodiversity, but it also helps to fund our 80 million specimens that we have and we house in the museum.
Many of which, of course, were collected by a phenomenal female pioneer who, over 200 years later, is now central to this natural history. Wendy Hurrell, BBC London News.
Lovely.